Hello,
Hi.
welcome from San Francisco. This is Kelly Levison, National Spirits Manager for Classic and Vintage Artisanal Spirits. Here to introduce Tad Seestedt from Ransom Spirits.
Hello, I'm Tad from Ransom, and we're here in San Francisco to celebrate
Our Classic and Vintage Roadshow. So, if you wanted to speak quickly on your products, the Ransom Old Tom Gin, Whippersnapper, and the vodka.
Okay.
So here's the Old Tom Gin.
We'll start with the Old Tom Gin, and for people who aren't familiar with it, this is an older style of gin that was popular in the 1700s and 1800s, and we wanted to bring it back to life. In a nutshell, the way to describe this is sort of half whiskey, half gin. So it's a malty, very simple list of botanicals in the gin. It's juniper, coriander, orange, lemon, cardamom, and angelica root.
What is the base spirit on this?
Base spirit is barley and corn.
It's lovely. And it sits in oak. What kind of barrels do you use?
That's aged in French oak. They've been previously used for Pinot Noir and Chardonnay, and it's aged for normally about 8 months.
Fantastic. Now, quickly, let's jump into Whippersnapper, just to briefly overview what that product is. So what's Whippersnapper?
Whippersnapper is a whiskey. It's a corn barley blend, as similar to the blend that's in the Old Tom Gin. As the name implies, it's a younger whiskey. It's aged for a year and a half. Average, some of the younger barrels are about a year old. The older barrels are 2.5 to 3 years old. And we put the blend together at 18 months, and that's kind of where the name comes from. So it's a younger whiskey. It's very grain forward. And the idea is to make a whiskey that when people nose it, the first thing they get is the grain.
That's great. All right, and briefly, the vodka.
The vodka. The vodka is a vodka for whiskey drinkers.
It's got some flavor.
I.e. being a malty vodka. And that is also a barley corn blend, although it's pretty heavy on barley. I think when people smell it, the first impression they're going to get is the barley. And we do a kind of a combination approach with that, where we're taking a percentage of it. It's about 70% that we actually filter through charcoal and limestone, and it gives it sort of a slate mineral aspect aromatically. But then in the end, we blend back about 30% of barley white dog that's triple distilled, and we don't filter that. We blend it back in to the vodka.
Definitely some flavor. So, thank you, Tad. Really appreciate it.
Thank you, Kelly.
And let's go try your spirits.
Cheers.